Welcome back, everyone, to Rob's Daily Classics. I found this 1956 Ford Victoria. It's got the T-Bird engine. It's the V8 engine. It's out in Northern California. Really love this model year. Let's go check this car out. I found this car a little while ago on Craigslist. It's posted just 9 hours ago. This car is just a very good-looking car, and always had eyes for the 56 model in particular. The 56 is the second year of the first generation that ran from 55 to 56 and was Ford's all-new car design. The car came out in 1955 to compete with, Chevy and Plymouth at the time. They had three different levels of this car. One was the Ford Mainline, which was the base car. Then they had the Ford Custom Line, which was the everyday car that families would buy, a car that my family owned at the time. And then, of course, was the Ford Fairlane, which you can get with the Thunderbird T-Bird V8 engine. That was 292 cubic inches and had about 193 horsepower. And I guess I just took it from the Thunderbird and just bolted into this car. Back then, you could do those things. In 55, this car introduced seatbelts. This car does not have those things, but it introduced seatbelts. And in 56, they came out with something called the Lifeguard Safety Package, which included the padded dash, which this car doesn't have, seatbelts, like we mentioned before. Again, this car doesn't have that. Safety door locks, deep dish steering wheel, which I think this is a deep dish steering wheel. I think they all were deep dish steering wheels back in those days. I could be wrong. And it also had a breakaway rear view mirror. You'd have to hit your head on it for it to break away, but it did break away all in all. The 1956 Victoria Hardtop Coupe now had lower, sleeker roofline from the Crown Victoria. So it is a more desirable year, and it's a lower, sleeker roofline borrowed from the Crown Victoria. And as you know, the Crown Victoria also had the optional bubble top, the see-through Skyliner, whatever they called that top at the time, which is also very beautiful. But a Crown Victoria, you're going to pay, $35,000, $45,000 today on Bring a Trailer for something really pristine. You don't see many two doors like this. He's asking $17,100 on this car, but we'll get into the car a bit too. Lee Iacocca became famous when this car came out. I'm a big Lee Iacocca fan, and the way he became famous was he came out. He was a salesperson in the Philadelphia region, so he had the district of Philadelphia to sell cars, and he came out with 56 for 56, and basically it was, if you put 20% down, you can get a $56 monthly payment for 3 years. And that jettisoned car sales in the Philadelphia region and put Lee Iacocca on the map. And about a year later, he was invited up to Dearborn to work in the headquarters. And about 8-9 short years later, he introduced the Ford Mustang. So I don't know if careers move that way anymore, but it certainly worked well for Lee Iacocca. The padded dash, you don't see many padded dashboards. This is not a padded dash on this one, but there is a view of a padded dashboard here. And that steering wheel looks as deep as the others, but I look at that dashboard, how with the padded dash, how beautiful this dashboard looks. I'm telling you, you can design the same dashboard today in a modern car, and it would have as much appeal as it does here. It's so clean and just so well fitted, and with that padded dash, looks really nice, with the exception to the big steering wheel and all that stuff, But like the car a lot, as you can tell. $17,100. What is this car worth? I don't know. It's like you can buy four-door sedans for $8,000 in driving shape. So a two-door coupe would, you're going to have a $2,000 premium for that. This one is a Victoria Fairlane coupe. It's not a Crown Victoria, and it's got the T-Bird V8 engine, which is the original engine to the car. It's got the original paint. It's almost in that category of only original once. It's a car that you can buy, and I wouldn't do anything to the exterior of the car. I would just work mechanically, fix the interior, the tads, the rips and things like that's on the car. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on this car. I would just buy it and enjoy it. So in that regard, I'm thinking more in the $14,000 range, not $17,000. But again, that's only $3,000 difference in price. And I'm sure once you get together with the seller, the meetings of the mind, if the car passes your inspection and you like what you see, he might go $14,000 and you might pick up something really nice. I don't think you'd lose money with this car because the desirability of this car with the T-Bird V8 is always going to be there. And I would just boast this car as the original paint and just keep it just the way it is, and I think that in itself drives the value as well. So a big fan of this car. If you like this car, just go into Craigslist out in California, Northern California, type in 1956 Ford Crown Vic, and this car will come popping at you. So thanks for joining me today on this car, and let me get out of here and just show you the final screen. There it is, the 1956 Ford Victoria T-Bird, also called the Fairlane. A nice car to check out if you're in Northern California. A little too far for me. I'm going to find a 50s car eventually, but this one's a little too far for me to reach out. So I hope you enjoy this. Give a thumbs up, pass along to friends that love cars, and thanks very much for joining me this morning. Have a great day.